Good morning everybody and happy Tuesday. It is only just morning, it's like 20 past 12, so no 20 to 12 obviously, otherwise it'd be afternoon, but it is very close to the afternoon. I have been to the gym this morning, I'm having a productive day today, and we are about to head off to the library. I'm gonna try and stay there for 6 hours. Basically, if you don't know, let's just do a bit of history. Hi, my name's Amber. I go to the University of Greenwich and I study events management, and I finish in about 5 weeks. And in those 5 weeks, I have 4 deadlines. I have pretty much a deadline every week. This is my last week of uni without a deadline. So things are about to get pretty intense over here, especially because I've kind of left everything to the last minute. But I've done one, so one of the assignments is done out the way, so that's good to go, and that was my first one that was due. But I've got 2 4,000 word assignments and one 10,000 word assignment, aka my dissertation, which still needs some work. My dissertation at the moment probably has 5,000, 4,500 words, so we're like halfway there, but I just need to like analyse my data and stuff, all very technical. And then I've started one of my other assignments, my 4,000 word one, and I'm probably like 1,600 words into it, so nearly halfway. That's the one we're going to focus on today, and then my other one I literally haven't done anything for. I literally haven't done any research, don't know what I'm writing it on. So yeah, but the one we're working on today is my next one that's due, and I'm hoping we can get the first draft done. So if I can get over 2,000 words written, I'd be very, very happy. I just want to say, I'm not usually this person. Like, people who know me watching this will be like, Amber, what the heck, why have you left it so late? And then some of my other friends will be like, girl, you got 4 weeks, there's plenty of time. But usually I would have been working on these from Christmas. It's now March, so I've missed out on 2 months. But I think I moved in January. I moved house to this lovely place, which was great, but it means it's further away from uni. So I would usually just walk to the library, like the uni library, and do my work there on Mondays. I always get this wrong, Mondays and Thursdays. And then I'd stay extra on Friday. So I'd have like 12, 15 hours a week where I was in the library. Since I moved, I decided that who cares about uni? Who cares about going to the library? And I've kind of sacked everything off, which, considering this is my 3rd year and 80% of my grade is calculated by this year, probably not the smartest thing to do. But I've had, I was thinking about last night and I started hyperventilating and getting a bit stressed out. So we're going to change that today, starting today. So I'm going to head off to the library. I usually only work up until 5, my brain switches off. So we're going to see if we can push it until 6, but I do think there is something about, there's no point me being there if I'm producing half-assed work or work that I'm not proud of. I'd rather be there for 2 hours and write a really great 1,000 words than make myself sit there for 6 hours and write a kind of crappy 2,500 words, if that makes sense. So we're going to go with the aim of 6 hours and we'll see how it goes. I don't think I've ever sat in the library for 6 hours, just studying. I've been in the library for 6 hours, but I've studied a bit, then watched a bit of Netflix, then studied a bit, and then watched a bit of YouTube and things like that, or edited a video. Unfortunately, not university based, but today we're going to try solidly to do it for 6 hours. So I'm heading over to my local library rather than the university library, because my local library is probably a minute drive or a 4 or 5 minute walk, but it's on a very steep hill, so I'm not walking. Or yeah, otherwise uni's half an hour and I'd have to pay for parking, whereas the library here I don't have to. So that's the plan. It's always really interesting in there. I don't know how much footage I'll get. Obviously I'll try and get as much as I can for the time lapses. I know you guys have been really enjoying those recently, which is great fun, and they're really satisfying to put together, so I'll hopefully get a lot of content for that. But usually there's a really random mix of people in there, because it's just the public library. It's not a university library where everyone's a student, everyone's on the same page and everyone wants to do well. It's kind of you'll have an old man in there doing his crossword, and then you'll have GCSE kids mucking about with swapping highlighters and drawing on each other's faces, and then you have the 6th form kids who obviously are really stressed and really want to do well to get into their uni, they still haven't got there yet. but they're so, you can see the stress like steaming off of them, and they're always like shouting at the GCSE kids to like chill it out. And then there's like 3-4 university students who just, you can just tell, done, so done, want to get in, out, job done, don't want to faff around, which is going to be me today. So I've rambled for far too long. I'm going to grab some snacks and get going. Okay, so for snacks, we've got a cranberry cereal bar from, where's this from? Lidl. It's like a muesli bar, I think. And then some pea snacks. These are so good. These are also from Lidl. 88 calories per bag, and they're literally like gluten-free and everything because it's just peas, and I get the sweet chili and lemon ones. They do have like balsamic vinegar and something, but I've never tried those ones. And then just a Braven apple, I think it's called. And obviously a bottle of water, but I'm just going to shovel this in my backpack with some headphones and we'll be good to go. And she's back. Whew, let me take this off. It is currently 4:30. Can you see that? 4:30. Safe to say I did not last 6 hours. So what's that, 4 hours? Not bad considering I haven't done anything for about 2 months. But I just got to a point where I wrote 1,000 words. So not obviously nearly as many as I thought I was going to do, but looking back now, that was super unrealistic because, just because I think I wrote like 200 words and then like I ran out of research. So I obviously had used all the research that I'd already done or something. So then I spent ages researching, which got me to the other 1,000. But by then it had been 4 hours and I could feel myself starting to like clock off. Like I was reading, but the words weren't going in, so I'd have to reread it. I kept finding myself just like staring out the window. And for this kind of work, I just want every word to mean something, like count, because there is a word count. Each word matters. So yeah, I didn't want to sit there for another 2 hours and try and like pull another maybe like 300, 400 words out of me when I could come home, refresh, and then start again tomorrow. So we lasted 4 hours, but I do think if you are, obviously, I'm sure there's people out there that study for 6 hours without fail anyway, but I literally didn't take a break within that 4 hours. Like I didn't get up and walk, I didn't go outside, I didn't get a cup of tea or anything, which I think maybe if I did I would have lasted that 6 hours, but it was 4 hours solid. So that may be why. Not the most healthiest of things, but when you're in this kind of sticky situation, sometimes it has to be done. But if you do find yourself in a similar situation to me, do make sure you kind of break up your day or like reward yourself. I've got some, oh, you can't see it. Can you see it? No, down there. I've got some grapes and a cup of tea, and I'm going to sit and enjoy myself and give myself a pat on the back for doing well. I'm officially halfway through my essay. That was the other thing. I logged onto my essay. I think I said I had like 1,600 words or something. I had 1,000. So I did double my word count, which is good, but I was like 600 words lower than I thought I was, which is kind of concerning, but never mind. So yeah, pretty productive day, I would say. Gym, library, knocked them both out the park, and it's only 4:30, so we can chill for this afternoon. But I am going to leave this video here. If you do find yourself in a similar situation, never said it, do reward yourself and kind of take breaks along the way, because it can get a bit much. Obviously I'm not doing this to be like, this is what you should do, study for 6 hours straight with no breaks and drive yourself insane. Like, no, that's just not going to work. So take some breaks, pace your time out. I should have done like a time schedule a long time ago, but I just didn't stick to it, and sometimes that's life, and that's my life for the next 4 weeks. So we'll see how it goes. There will be a lot more of these coming your way. As I said, I will be studying like pretty much solid for the next 3 or 4 weeks, so look forward to those. And if you have liked this video, please hit thumbs up and subscribe down below, because I'm currently posting 3 videos a week, which is quite a lot. So there's a lot of content coming your way which you'll want to stick around for. Thanks very much. Bye.